Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you for being here. Today's video is going to be the first of a series which I'm calling Coffee Catch Up. Essentially this style of video is going to be a bit more of a sit down chit chatty video on various life topics which I want to share my experiences on and the things that I've learned. In today's video we are going to be discussing your early 20s, the confusing time that it is, and what I would tell my 21-year-old self. 21-year-old Betty was in third year uni. She'd moved out of home and she was also working full-time. She knew what she wanted to do in the next couple of years, but thereafter was a little bit confused. And it's only now that I've recently got a bit more of a certain direction on where I want to be, and there's a few things that I would tell myself. The first thing I would tell her is create a vision for your life and actively work towards achieving those goals. Your future is made here and now. Don't mirror your vision for your life based on what's around you. Create a vision that's your truth and not just a reflection of what you're used to. What do you want life to look like in 5 years' time? Just because things are good now, how can they be better? How can they be exceptional? Be content, but continue to strive for more. Do better because you should. You don't have to be motivated by some horrible event in your life. I'm going to link a video in the description by Earl Nightingale. It's called The Strangest Secret. I highly recommend watching it. It is a very insightful video on defining and attaining success. Your relationships are one of the most important experiences that you personally have as a human. You don't need many friends, just a handful of good ones. Reach out to them, check on them. Don't miss family events, and make plans together so you have memories to look back on. Nurture these connections and actively work to improve your bonds. Learn to move on quickly. You'll be served more by accepting the difficult events and truths about yourself. Carrying them with you is only going to hold you back. Whether it's a relationship, a workplace you thought you'd stay in, a friendship, or ideals, accept them within yourself. I was holding on to a lot, especially in my late teens and early 20s, and boy was it holding me back. I highly recommend you check out the book The Chimp Paradox by Professor Steve Peters. Alternatively, check out a really great podcast episode that he did. I will link both in the description box below. But he has an amazing book which explains why we struggle to let things go. He uses an analogy of a chimp and a human to describe the struggle that goes on in our heads. The chimp is your emotional part of your brain. It wants to help us survive and will hold on to unhelpful emotions and memories. The human is the rational part of your brain. How well your human, or you, manages your chimp will determine how successful you are in life. Don't carry things with you. Accept, learn from them, and move past things quickly. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Don't be so afraid of making a mistake or making the wrong decision that you forget to live. It's okay if you look silly, you'll live. Making a mistake isn't always a negative thing. It doesn't mean there is something inherently wrong about you. It's the act that's incorrect. If you're too afraid to act, you're blocking opportunities from coming to you. Make a mistake, learn from it, and avoid similar situations in the future with your newfound knowledge. You will continue to get better, but you can't flourish if you're too afraid to act. Seek to challenge your ideas. Somebody please tell me why I thought I had it all figured out. I got complacent in my beliefs and stopped looking into other viewpoints. Continue to engage with others who have different viewpoints to yourself, have conversations, and seek to understand. Keep your opinions, but draw information about other ideas and other ways of being. It might be uncomfortable to hear differing viewpoints to yourself, but be open-minded. It is the only way you're going to get better. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope that it was helpful in some way. I'm really looking forward to making more of these sit down chit chatty sort of videos. See you in the next one.